All right, man. Terrell Owens opened up about his history with black women and interracial dating and stuff of that nature, and black women on social media clap back at him. Now, before I get into it, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Um, I'm probably going to hopefully sometime this weekend I should have some time after I cut a couple more videos. Man, I don't have nothing on chill. But I'm gonna get vulnerable in this video. I don't mind getting vulnerable. I'm a real dude. I'm transparent. I keep it real with everybody. I tell people honest my honest opinion on things, and I'm gonna eventually do story time. So I got y'all. I do shorts and longs for story time or whatever. And uh and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Where I sit on this right now, I'm gonna be 100% honest. And some people might not like it. Some people might say, "Oh, you're a raccoon." It's cool, but at the end of the day, I keep telling y'all, the black community is done. The main word in community is unity. Ain't none of that going on right now. So I don't feel like I really need to pledge allegiance to black people, let alone black women, at this point. I don't hate them, but the greater black woman that's out here, the damage that black women in our past have done to us. I mean, we should have a space where we can be vulnerable. But anytime a man, voices his preferences or gives a who, what, where, why in the detail, um, a statement on, if he what his preferences are, then they get bashed, you know, and they get mad because of the red pill, blue pill, purple pill, whatever pill community they got. Let men have their safe place. And I'll tell you this, man, before I get rolling, doing YouTube for me is therapeutic, bro. When I do a video, especially when I cut out, I watch Angry Man a lot, and he feel the need to, he said Kevin Samuels told him this, and he feel the need to be beefing. He feel the need to go back and forth with a troll in the comment section. And I just say this, and he's a grown ass man. I'm just using him as an example. When I learned to stop going back and forth and stop arguing with people in the comment section, or just start going back and forth with people on the internet, dude, man, my especially my YouTube experience has been 1,000% better. I'm not about to argue with you. You got your opinion, I got my opinion. Because if my opinion turns into facts, and I say, well, the Celtics gonna beat the Knicks, and the Celtics beat the Knicks, and the other guy said the Knicks gonna beat the Celtics, and it turned out to be factual, guess what? He gonna delete his profile, or he gonna make some type of excuses, and he not gonna give you credit. So that's what you understand. You out here debating people on the internet about stuff that they got their mind made up, or they just want to troll, or they just want to be difficult. And like I tell all the time, I did a video on her in real life and her on the internet, and I turned that into a series for y'all. Because I didn't seen girls pop off on the internet and be something totally different. And then when we have a relationship in real life, they ain't nothing like that. But let's get into it.
With black women growing up wasn't so good. When I started dating white girls, my first experience with white girls is when I went to college. I tried to date some black girls when I was in college. They did not like me. I was skinny. I was strong.
Right.
I was teased from high school, even to college. I got teased for being dark skinned.
Damn,
So
they tease you, cuz?
yeah. So there was a lot of self-esteem issues.
Right.
No, I'm being dead honest. So when I got my opportunity, when my first experience with a white girl, I'm like, okay, it wasn't bad, but that wasn't. I just totally gravitated to white girls after that.
Right.
That wasn't the situation. So again, my experiences with black women growing up wasn't so good. So, but that still didn't deter me from still dating or pursuing black girls. Right. So my thing now is because I know there's the stigma, the stereotypical of athletes, to go off, and my experiences with black women growing up wasn't so good. When I started dating white girls, my first experience with white girls is when I went to college. I and date the opposite color, opposite race. But for me now, where I am, it's not even about color. It's not even about race. For me, it's about somebody that I have some chemistry with, good energy, and I get a good vibe with. That's where I am. Like I said, we all want somebody that's attractive. You know what I mean? Aesthetics going to play a big part in it. Anybody that says, "Oh, well, I don't care what the person looks like," that's a lie. That's a lie. We all want somebody that we can roll over and wake up to. That's, you know what I mean, that looks pleasing to the eye. Everybody's experiences have been different. For me, when I grew up, I tried. I was in my high school pretty much is 50. I don't know what percentage black, white, but I lived in a black neighborhood. So at the end of the day, I attempted to date black girls. When I was younger, I wasn't and date the opposite color, opposite race. But for me now, where I am, it's not even about color. It's not even about race. For me, it's about somebody that I have some chemistry with, good energy, and I get a good vibe with. That's where I am. Like I said, we all want somebody that's attractive. You know what I mean? Aesthetics going to play a big part in it. Anybody that says, "Oh, well, I don't care what the person looks like," that's a lie. That's a lie. We all want somebody that we can roll over and wake up to. That's, you know what I mean? As handsome as I am now, I didn't have this beautiful smile as I had I have now. As I have now. And
hit puberty.
Right. I was a late bloomer. And when I bloomed, boy, did I bloom. As handsome as I am now, I didn't have this beautiful smile as I had as I have now. And
hit puberty.
right. I was a late bloomer. And when I bloomed, boy, did I bloom. As handsome as I am now, I didn't have this beautiful smile as I had as I have now. And
hit puberty.
right. I was a late bloomer. And when I bloomed, boy, did I bloom. As handsome as I am.
So I kind of let that roll on a couple times so you guys can hear that, bro. And um uh so you got Tony Baker say he's a comedian. I got teased by black girls too, and I still wanted them ninja. So laughing out loud. But my thing is this, dude. Everybody experience is different. All right. The white girl showed him attention first. Okay. And they seen, him before he glue up. He had his glow up. All right. They seen him before he had his glow up. And guess what? That turned out to be his preference. You know? And that happened with women all the time. Like when a girl finally lose some weight, you know what I'm saying? Get some self-esteem, get some confidence. First dude that show her attention that she attracted to, that's who she rolling with. Like dog, like he literally got vulnerable and it had his preference. Now, this was a black woman on here opening up, being vulnerable about her preference and why she don't like black men. In this same scenario, say, well, Chad gave me a chance first, or Billy gave me a chance first, and that's what that's what I just grew to like because they gave me an opportunity when I wasn't shit. Because the first thing women gonna say, I was with DeAndre before he made $1 million. I was there struggling with him. I was there putting in the work with him. I was there when he was ready to do this, that, and the third, and I kept him calm. So I'm entitled to half of his $1 million that he didn't gross, to half his 500 million because I was there going through it just with him. Chick didn't come with an idea. Chick didn't have no patents in the business. Didn't put no money up for the business. She was an emotional support animal there, basically. All right. And now she thinks she deserves something, and a woman will have the same story, and these same black women that's in the comments say, "You go, girl, you go." I ain't knocking them, man. I really ain't, bro. I ain't. And women say, "Well, I ain't never seen it with a black woman." Well, okay, cool. That's what he like. But y'all be the same ones when these black women divest. These black women be the same ones that be like, "Who? Oh, go, you go, girl. You go get you a Chad. You go do that." Dude, if you want to date white women, dude, go ahead, bro. I ain't mad at you, man. Being out here talking to these black women, dude, out here, dude, they just feel with a lot of chaos right now. They are chaotic, and and I told you I'm gonna get vulnerable. I'm feeling the way T.O. feeling right now. Like I'm just I don't really dip in other sauces, dog. But right now, more than any point in my life, I'm like literally ready to interracially, like try interracial dating. I ain't gonna lie. Like at this, I have never been at a point more where I say, you know what, dude, and I'm not the guy that black women gravitate to. I didn't talk to, and I said this many times before. If you follow any of my platforms, check out my main channel, Goodfella TV. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. I'm not black women's preference. I'm well above 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? Beard, all that stuff. But most of the women that I talk to, and and for whatever reason, women feel very comfortable talking to me. That's fine. I don't mind being a safe space for people, and I don't put people business out there neither. Like you tell me something that's confidential, you ain't gotta say, "Well, don't tell nobody." Even if we fall out, then I ain't gonna do shit like that, right? So, and I don't judge you. You know what I'm saying? Because I done things that I'm not proud of, and I had things happen to me that I'm not proud of. Okay, but um, at the end of the day, dog, I feel them, bro. It's steep out here, bro. Black women are have a lot of masculine energy. Even when I done had women tell me that I'm gonna turn you into a single father. You can have your kid. I done heard women say, "Oh, if we have a kid, I don't need you. If you don't want to take care of a kid, I do it myself." Like that does not get that does not get your dick standing at attention. That masculine energy that women bring like that is just it's just not. And I hear it on a regular basis. Like I don't really need you, or and then she get to tell you about her past, whatever, and it's like, yeah, it's like it's like they coming out of high school now with kids now. Like they all, I know a chick, and I don't judge her. She is a good girl. She had 4 kids before she was 21. She was 20 with 4 kids, and we were real cool, real cool. We used to work together, real cool. She tell me things. I don't judge her or whatever the situation may be, and many want to be the star of the show again, but yeah, she was cool. She was cool. Hold on, real quick. So I ain't judge her. You know what I'm saying? So, but they coming out of high school with kids now. They coming out of high school with double digit bodies now. I'm talking about black women in particular. I know it's white girls that do the same thing. You know, but I feel them. Like I wasn't like most of the girls I went to school with. I used to go to private school a large part of my life. Then I went to performing arts schools, and then I did a little stint at another school. But then that was the first time in the ninth grade going to Detroit public school. It wasn't really a culture shock. I grew up in the streets. I grew up in the projects. Some of my time hooping in the projects. Um, Grew up in the hood. Multiple hoods. So it wasn't. But I never carried myself that way. And women would tell me like, I usually go for the thugs or the street dudes, and I'm trying to try something different. I was that guy. Like girls would be like, oh, I was that guy. So guys that like To, who was going to school, going for sport, going being ambitious, accomplished, putting the work in, they don't look for those guys. They'll hold down Tyrone while he in jail for years, send him money, go see him all the time, but they won't support you when you go off to school or when you're doing something constructive. So I definitely understand his vulnerability to a certain extent. I wasn't the one, top of the girls, black girls list. They was going for street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had a situation in school where I was talking to this chick. Her name was Kelsey, whatever. She was feeling me, but then she went with a nigga that was part of a gang and spun me for him, and that was cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like crying over spilled milk. I always looked at it as it just wasn't meant to be. Maybe the universe saving me, from a bad situation, and that was fine. I was totally fine with it. So, men, live with rejection better than women can. That's why women don't want to approach men because they can handle rejection. You got to eat it. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have the same story that me and To have. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. We feel like as men, I feel like growing up in my family, it was frowned upon to bring a white woman home. I seen my mother's uncle bring his white wife home. He dropped his black wife for a white wife. I don't know the reason why. I don't know them people like that. I'm not really a family oriented person. Um, but they murdered her at the holidays, and I felt bad for her. So it's kind of conditioned, like you don't do that. But at the end of the day, dog, it's only so much compromise you could do as a black guy. You know what I'm saying? It's only like, come on, why do I feel like I need to date down with black women who who seem to have a vendetta against me, who seem not to my like me and my race, who seem to need to bring their baggage onto me, right? Well, you bringing kids to the table and I gotta pay for everything, right? When I come off as a gentleman, a nice guy, it's took for weakness, it's took for as disingenuous, like it's took as, or you got an alternative agenda, or you a fake ass nigga, or I mean, I gotta deal with baby daddies, ex-husbands, I gotta deal with your kids, like, and it's probably like 90% of black women. And then once you narrow the field down, like depending on who you are and how good looking or stature you are, the pool of black women, it's the 80-20 rule. 80% of black women go for 20% of the guys. So if you're not in that 20%, guess what? Only 20% of those black women is looking for you. And guarantee all those 20% of the black girls that necessarily ain't getting the top 20% of men, they still trying to get them. But, those 20% of women probably ain't the ones that you desire. And that's sad but true. That's sad but true. And I think all of our preferences, as black men, I can't really speak for black women, would be to date black women. But it's only so many bad experiences you're gonna have. It's only so much mouth and lip you're gonna take. And I'm just past it, bro. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm not, taking care of nobody's kids no more. I'm not doing it, bro. I don't have no kids. I'm not going out my way for nobody else's family. I'm not getting drugged to all these different events. I'm not getting, spending unnecessary money on nothing no more. Like it just dealing with black women right now, it just don't, like, for me, it damn near don't make sense. It don't. Too many of them got tattoos. So many of them been hoes. Too many of them smoke weed. Too many of them are alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? Like every woman I meet, there's only a couple that either got a kid or they smoke, or they're alcoholic. Not so much on the alcoholic side, to be honest, but I don't smoke. And I can go without drinking, so it don't really make me no difference. So it's just and then you throw in emotional trauma, then you throw in misandry. A lot of them hate us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, then you ain't factoring in baby daddies, you ain't factored in debt, you ain't factored I'm a boss bitch, nigga, I don't need you. It's ugly out here. So I understand them. I've been in the same ballpark. Yeah, I had women that approach me and they want to talk and whoopty whoop. And sometimes it's been, I figured out solid women that I just couldn't fit in my skin. I just didn't like, they wasn't like, I wouldn't say desirable. It's just that it was just bad timing. I done had women say, "Oh, let's do this, that, and the third." And it's just like, most of the women that approach me are I am sexually attracted to them. Everyone I think of, to be honest. That I reciprocate with, that's fine. They're nice looking, but then you go on from there, and then it just don't be a match. It's just then the ones you talk to, and then it's just, I was talking to a chick online, she kept liking my pictures. A couple of them, I'll tell you these two stories real quick. Two black women, right? So one of them kept liking my shit on Instagram, and so I was like, "What up?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I like you." So then so I started, asking questions or whatever. I said, "Nice to meet you." Blah, blah, blah. My name, boo, 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 boo. So I said, "Where you from?" Then she said, "Oh no, where you from?" And I asked another question, and then she asked with another question. I was just like, you know what, bro? I'm not playing them games, bro. They play games. Another girl said, "Well, I'm free right now. I want to see you right now." I say, I've never like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I had a situation going on, right? I was at work, and then I had to put my transmission in my car. So I'm like, yeah, yeah, I'm busy right now, maybe another time. So then I'm like, "Ooh." She's like, "Well, I don't got time right now, and maybe another time." I'm like, "Cool." I left it alone. I'm not about to keep texting you, whatever. I had another girl I used to talk to in my past. She hit me up, whatever. Now I ain't gonna talk about this situation, but she came out of nowhere. She like, she told me what's going on in her situation, and And she was like, I got 2 kids now. And I'm like, oh, I can't do 2 kids. She got mad. I'm like, dog, like, you was just a booty call. You think I was gonna be with you? Like, it's just that the way they think, bro. It's like, I'm just not chasing you. I'm not kissing your ass. I'm not bending over for nobody. Pause. It's bad out here, bro. Like, I feel them. I don't feel like I need to compromise for women. I just don't feel like I need to compromise no more, bro. And then I just feel what he's saying, bro. I honestly from the heart feel what he's saying. I honestly do. Honestly do, man. And um saying this is still black only pile. All dark skinned people were teased for being dark doesn't mean you gotta partner with chalk children. Chalk children, I like that. But at the end of the day, everybody is different, bro. Everybody is different. If I got money to move out the hood, right? You got 2 people got money. We got a person got money, got to move out the hood. And you like, well, I'm gonna stay with my people. I'm gonna keep my store in the hood. They keep robbing your store, they keep robbing your house. Come on, you forced to move your store out the hood. So, why would I show loyalty to the same black women? Or in this analogy, why would I show loyalty to my black community and all they do is rob me? Why would I continue to show love to black women when I was when I was below the totem pole? Ain't nobody want to give me the time of day, but this white woman. So guess what? I'm gonna show loyalty to white women. Okay, they liked me before I came up. I'm gonna fuck with them. That's common sense. That's common sense. And all these pro-black people that speak like that, is no disrespect to her, aggressively underscore Gemini, whatever her name is, Gemini, whatever. That's no disrespect to her. But my whole play on it is I'm not obligated to be with to support black people, bro, because black people, and I said this the other day on my channel, man, the majority of the wrong that's been done to me in my life has been by black people, bro. The majority of slander I get from females, from black females, even starting at the home. And that's a whole different story. I just have a hard time believing he was teased about being dark skinned by black women. How? How? You light skinned, you wouldn't know shit about that. You wouldn't know shit about that. See how they think black women can do no wrong, bro? You see how they say, well, black women can do, I have a hard time. Well, black dark-skinned women say it all the time. They was teased by black girls and black boys about being dark-skinned. I got a cousin that grew up with that. She's a famous makeup artist in Atlanta now. So how is it hard? Why when a black woman say, oh, I was teased by dark people, by girls and black girls and boys at school? Why is it hard to believe, bro? I'm telling you, dude, a lot of this just boiled down to misandry, bro. I say this all the time. A lot of women, black women in particular, hate black men, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of women hate men, bro. And nobody want to believe me when I say that, but I'm being damn right. You don't have to have no allegiance to the black community because the black community don't exist no more. Ain't no community. The same people preaching this black shit, the same people that still wore Gucci after they did what they did. I'm going to keep bringing that up. And every white woman he's dated has dogged him, but he's still a bunny hopper. At the end of the day, every black woman he wanted to talk to dogged him first. What's new? What's new? Amon Shepard's wife left him. Jada Pinkett Smith was dogging the shit out of Will Smith, still dogging the shit out of Will Smith and disrespected his name. She spoke on Keefe D getting arrested for Tupac murder. Didn't even want to open it up and read it. So my thing is, what does it matter? T.O. went with the girl that gave him who gave him who seen something in him before he glue up. He had his glow up. But if a black woman was on here telling this same story, y'all would be saying, you go, girl, man. Hey, just let black guys have their spaces and y'all black women stay up out of it. Stay up out of it. Y'all go back to y'all TikTok stories. Right? She said, same happened to my cousin who was dark-skinned. She was teased all through school by black boys, and when she went to college, the white boys accepted her natural skin, dark skin hair, and dark skin. She talked about black men like they are trash and thugs and baby mama makers. Man, my opinion is y'all need to heal. We all were teased by who we were close proximity with. But the older we get, the more mature we become. Stop blaming adolescent experiences for why you hate yourself or your race. Grow up and take the wall down that build because you let your children's words deter you from loving yourself and your family. At the end of the day, bro, I don't have to turn the other cheek. I don't owe shit to black people, bro. T.O. don't owe nothing to black people. They don't. Your cousin, that's how she feels. She got her preference. She don't owe nothing to black people, bro. A lot of your emotional trauma come from your childhood. So it's easy to say when somebody didn't do you like that. If you look at these superhero videos, and this be the longest video I freaking ever did, bro. When you look at a lot of these superhero video movies, the villain will start off as a good guy. He was a good, innocent guy going through life. Life kept beating him down, trashing him, and then he turned into the villain. He the real fucking hero of the movie. My thing is, I ain't saying what they doing is right nor wrong. It's their preference. He's saying, hey, man, you know, they ain't really fuck with me back then. They ain't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. And if white women continue to dog him out, that's what he want. That's what he want to do. I ain't mad at him. At this point, I'm giving her because the black woman can pull any race. White women can have him. See, you know, there they go. The white woman can pull any race. Then why is the black woman the lowest married woman out of all the ethnic groups in male or female species in America? See, and don't give me the black man marriage rate, even though it's higher than black women, because men don't want to be married. Hey, don't know dude in their right mind want to be married. Real talk. How many ninjas willingly want to be married? And those ninjas that willing to be married, them Steve Harvey ninjas, the majority of them, guess what? They the ones that been married 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, you know, or they from the South. Them Southern ninjas still believe in that old school ass shit. Keep getting married over and over again. Don't no man want to be married. So I really don't even care about the black facts when it comes to black men being married. But what we do know is women want to be married, and black women are the least married people in America. So you can say we could pull any race. I mean, shit, y'all hold the keys to sex. So of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course. She said I have a hard time believing this. But how you got a hard time believing it, right? This woman up here said her cousin went through the same thing. We done seen a number of times on TikTok where women have said the same thing. So why can't black men ever be vulnerable and go through something? Man, fuck black women, dude. I said it, dude. I sure did. Fuck a lot of these black women. I'm telling you, dude. Fuck a lot of them, dude. Especially the ones on the internet. The ones that's solid, that's good, man. I love y'all, but the majority of them, dude, I'm washed up with a lot of them, bro. I really am. And I ain't letting this internet shit get to me neither. Because the experience that I had being out here in a relationship, I just, you know, got out of, bro. Bro, I washed my hands. I healed. I went through mug mode. I did a lot of self meditating before I go to bed. I empty my thoughts, and it's just like I told my mom, like I might just really just take a break on dating black women. She was like, "Oh man, you know, sorry to hear that, man. You can't just let one experience. It's more than one experience, bro. It's more than just one. If I continue to keep attracting or getting relationships with the wrong women, and they black women, all deals black women, man, I gotta try something different. That's how I'm feeling. I'll be trying to give it one last Hail Mary, but a lot of times, bro, it's hard, bro. It's hard. It seems like the good people get the bad people, and the bad people get the good people. However it works, it's hard, bro. You only live one life, and it's sad, bro. It's sad, and a lot of other dudes probably feel the same way or worse than I feel, worse than T.O. feel. Like I said, I ain't gonna never knock y'all. I ain't gonna never knock y'all for feeling how y'all feel. He came with detailed logic behind why the way he feel. I feel him. Fuck with Dr. Umar and Tariq Nasheed speaking on. I love Tariq Nasheed. But we don't owe nobody nothing. We don't owe these women our loyalty. We don't owe these women nothing, bro. We deserve to be happy too. And if you got to get in a relationship and you got to fight and struggle, you got to help a woman heal from her trauma. Because Lord knows she not gonna help you heal from your trauma. She ain't gonna heal you, nigga. She gonna open that wound up even more and get to operating on your ass and finish you off. We know that. So, I ain't like never dated no white woman, Mexican or nothing like that. But man, dude, it ain't sounding too bad right now. Being back out here talking to women and all that's just like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So like, even the ones you get the girl you really want, it's like, And I was this girl I wanted to talk to. I knew if I, because I mean, me, before I get off, I'm a thinker, bro. Like I like to think, I like to research. So I knew when I was getting out of my last relationship, when I was getting out of it, I already knew it was over with. You try to make it work. As a man, we always trying to make stuff work, try to make it work. And I knew it was over with. Last incident I had, I knew it was over with. Even before then, I knew, like before the pandemic, I already knew that I wanted out. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I started, doing my escape plan. I already knew I was dipping. Then I went through an incident and it was like, bro, it's definitely over with. I tried to work through it. I'm like, nah, it's a wrap. It was so funny after the incident, I started talking to somebody, somebody hit me up. So I told somebody, I'm like, and I seen you out or whatever. I wanted to talk to you. I thought you was gonna propose, blah, blah, blah. And she like, I'm like, yeah, I got a girl right now. Even after the incident. So before the incident was, I got a girl. Like, woo. So then got to the incident. I say maybe a month after that, girl hit me up like, she hit me back up like, yeah, you still going through that situation. You still, whatever. So I'm like, no. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna meet you. Like, let's link. Let's see if we like each other. I'm gonna meet you, whatever. So we linked and met up and stuff. And yeah, we kicked it for a minute. She did some wild shit. It ended up kind of like, but um, I'll say this. You probably gonna hear this video, but I'll say this: I've never connected with a woman like I connected with her. I will say that she's black. Like I felt safe. I felt safe. She was fun. She was very, low key. If I was gonna marry somebody, it would have been her. But well, kind of, her being dishonest about some things, kind of fucked it up for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I still think like, should I call her back? I'm like, nah, I can't do it. Jay-Z said, man, I'm a man with pride. You can't get back at a nigga like that, whatever he said. But I mean, it is what it is, man. And I want y'all dudes to be vulnerable. In safe spaces, find y'all safe spaces, be vulnerable. Don't let these women trick y'all off the streets and trick y'all off y'all square. You only live once. Be with who you want to be with. I used to be like, oh, we got pro black stuff. We need to be with each other, man. I see what y'all saying, bro. It ain't like be yourself, live your life, experience, see what you like. When you go get a car, you test drive multiple cars and see what you like. And a lot of people are not gonna like the message that I'm kicking here, but I love black women. I love my sisters, but right now, like these kind of people I'm talking to right now, in my mind, if this don't work with them, I'm Gucci. I'm good. I'm good, bro. Like if people want to talk to now, like if it don't like work between them, I'm like, then I'm gonna have to try something different. And that's on my mama, man. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for supporting me, man. I'm gonna start building the social media, continue to build the playlist. So be on the lookout for that. Peace.